My name was Clara von Winston, the youngest daughter of Duke Winston of the South. But 3 years ago, I abandoned that identity to marry a man. I believed true love should not be tainted by money and status.
Poor child. Her arm is so badly injured. Her husband's family refused to even give her poppy milk for the pain.
Indeed. What did she ever do wrong?
I slowly opened my eyes. The searing pain in my arm almost made me faint again, but the pain in my heart was worse. That day, Sierra and I each rode our horses to town. Her horse suddenly bolted, charging wildly and trampling a passerby to death. I was thrown from my horse, dragged a few steps, and a sharp stone sliced deep into my arm. Urgent footsteps came from the corridor. I propped myself up and got out of bed barefoot, wanting to see what was happening. At the other end of the corridor, I saw that familiar figure.
Darren.
My husband, Count Darren Blackwood of the North. The man I gave 3 years of my youth to love. But the next second, he hurried past, without even a glance at me. I followed him to the next room. Sierra lay on the bed, her wrist wrapped in gauze, crying like a victim.
Clara, perfect timing. Go to the Lord's court and turn yourself in. Say you were the one riding the horse that killed that passerby.
What?
Only you and Sierra were riding together. You'd better take the blame for her. I was trembling. For 3 years, they treated me like a servant. I endured it. But now they want me to go to prison? I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I'm willing to go to prison for my sins. But I'm carrying Darren's child.
A bolt from the blue. That passerby is already dead. Compensation is not a big deal. Someone must take responsibility. You've been married to my son for 3 years, but you haven't born a child. We need an heir.
3 years. Darren never touched me. How could I possibly be pregnant?
A woman who can't bear children doesn't belong in our family. Sierra is now carrying our heir.
She felt so guilty, she tried to slit her wrist.
Can't you do this small favor for her?
I looked at Darren, hoping he would say something.
I will give you 50,000 gold notes as compensation for you taking the blame for Sierra.
50,000 gold notes to buy 3 years of my suffering, to buy my innocence, to buy me going to prison.
50,000? You're so generous.
I tore the gold notes and slapped Sierra across the face. I slapped Sierra. Darren's face instantly darkened. He pulled me away.
Are you insane?
You wanted me to go to prison for her, and all I did was slap her. What, does that hurt your feelings?
Sierra is injured. Don't hurt her.
What about me? Am I not injured? Am I your wife, or is she? I regretted it. Regretted falling in love with him. Regretted abandoning my own identity.
She felt so guilty she tried to kill herself? Is that so? I stepped forward and tore off the gauze on Sierra's wrist. There was only a ridiculously shallow scratch on her wrist.
This is your so-called suicide? The skin isn't even broken. No wonder you're an actress. Disgusting.
I looked at Darren, the man I had loved and endured for 3 years.
Darren, I want a divorce.
You?
Divorce? Thank God. You were never worthy of our family.
I turned and left. The moment I walked out the door, the tears finally fell. The cold wind was biting. I stumbled through the snow. The wound on my arm had reopened, blood seeping through the bandages, but I couldn't feel the pain. 3 years ago, I abandoned the family name Winston for him. I thought true love didn't need money or status. I was wrong. From my bodice, I took out the copper ring. It was my mother's keepsake. I gently turned the inner ring. On it was engraved the secret code of the Winston family.
Nathan, Father, I miss you. Come get me.
Before I could finish, my vision went black. I collapsed in the snow. In my daze, I heard hoofbeats coming closer. Each beat felt like it was stepping on my heart. Someone dismounted. A pair of strong arms lifted me up.
Silly girl. You've finally come to your senses.
That voice. It was Nathan, my second brother, the Duke of Winston. When I woke up again, I smelled a familiar scent, the rose fragrance unique to Winston Manor.
I'm home.
The door was pushed open, and it was my father, the old Duke Taylor von Winston.
Clara.
Father.
I threw off the covers and rushed into his arms. The tears wouldn't stop.
I thought you would never come back.
Father, Clara finally came home. Don't start crying.
Nathan leaned on the doorframe. His tone was impatient, but his eyes were red.
She needs a good meal, not watching you crying.
I laughed through my tears. 3 years ago, for Darren, I ignored my family's objections and married that northern earl. I thought true love conquered all. Now I understood. True love didn't make you abandon your family. True love didn't make you suffer in silence. Aaron, my third brother, is not good with words. He just silently removed the bones from the fish and put it in my bowl.
Eat more. You've lost weight.
Thank you.
Clara, I have decided to hold a homecoming banquet to formally introduce you to all the nobles of the realm.
Father, isn't that a bit too grand?
I want the whole kingdom to know that the youngest daughter of the Winston family is back, and I will invite the Black Hoods.
When Nathan said this, a cold glint flashed in his eyes.
On the day of the banquet, I will show them who the woman they abandoned really is.
At the same time, the north, Blackwood Manor, Darren Blackwood, my former husband, was standing in the bedroom I once lived in.
Where are her things?
Lady Alora ordered them all thrown away.
The room was empty. Only the marks on the wall proved someone once lived there. Darren walked to the window and picked up the silver goblet. He rarely drank, only when his mind was in turmoil. 3 years. Over 1,000 days and nights. He never spent a single night in this bedroom. He lived in another manor on the other side of the estate. Every night, I lay alone in this bed, waiting for him. He never came.
My lord, there's something I've been wanting to tell you.
Speak.
Lady Clara never spent a single gold coin you gave her.
What?
This lobster soup tastes like shit. Clara's was 100 times better. Get out!
Elora, my former mother-in-law, was throwing another tantrum. She was never satisfied with anyone, except Sierra.
Clara used to cook?
She married into our family. Serving me is only right.
I hired so many servants. Why did she have to do it?
What's wrong with you lately? Why are you always defending that bitch?
Darren didn't answer. He turned and left, walking into the study. On Darren's desk, there was an exquisite gift box, a ribbon tied in a bow.
What is this? Lady Clara asked me to give it to you. It's a third wedding anniversary gift.
Darren opened the box. Inside was a pair of cufflinks shaped like a whale's tail. Whales. They mate for life.
Clara, I hope you come back soon. Stop throwing tantrums. Otherwise, I won't forgive you.
The third day after I returned to Winston Manor, Haley came.
Clara! You finally came to your senses!
Haley Carter, daughter of the Marquis of the Borderlands, my best friend, and the most well-informed woman in the realm.
That Darren is an oath-breaker! Even the birds in the forest have more loyalty than him.
Haley, enough.
Not enough? I want to curse more! Do you know what makes me most angry? You suffered for him for 3 years, and he let that woman get pregnant.
I took Haley's hand. She was one of the few people in this world I could completely trust.
Stop cursing. I don't care anymore.
Really? Really.
From now on, I live only for myself.
At dusk, I stood alone on the terrace, looking at the distant mountain ranges.
What are you thinking about?
About the road ahead.
I heard you're planning the Song of Love tournament? Yes, the Royal Love Tournament. I want to be part of the planning. I can no longer be the woman who hides behind a man. I need my own career, my own land, my own life.
What about Sierra and Darren? Are you letting them go?
No, tomorrow is the banquet. I will make them regret everything they did. I was never a lamb to be slaughtered. I just loved the wrong person. The night of the homecoming banquet, Winston Manor was brightly lit. All the nobles of the realm had gathered. My eldest sister sent this sapphire blue gown from the south. She said she designed it herself. Nathan walked in. In his hands was a velvet box.
Wear this. Tonight, you will make everyone remember your face.
He opened the box. A sapphire necklace lay inside. The pendant was a teardrop-shaped deep-sea sapphire.
Is this Tears of the Deep Sea?
From an auction in the north, I paid a fortune for it.
I knew this necklace. Darren once bought it for Sierra. But Sierra secretly sold it. Nathan bought it. For me.
I walked into the banquet hall on my father's arm. The whole room fell silent. I saw everyone's eyes on me.
You'll make everyone stunned tonight, including the Blackwoods. Haley smiled knowingly. My eyes swept across the crowd. In the corner, I saw Darren, Alora, and Benita. Darren was wearing a dark blue suit. He was still handsome, but my heart no longer beat for him. Alora and Benita's faces were ashen. They never expected that the woman they had trampled underfoot would stand above everyone tonight. I took a deep breath. Then, Benita's shriek pierced the air.
That necklace! It belongs to my family, the Blackwoods! Tears of the Deep Sea was Darren's gift to Sierra. You stole it!
Bonita's words were like a stone thrown into a calm lake. The whole room began to whisper.
Darren spent tens of thousands of gold coins on Tears of the Deep Sea for Sierra! You bitch! You stole Sierra's necklace!
I stood still, watching Bonita rush towards me like a madwoman.
What evidence do you have? I saw it with my own eyes. That is Sierra's necklace.
Bonita looked triumphant. She thought she could humiliate me in public this time, but she didn't know. On the back of this necklace, my name was engraved.
Are you sure? Of course I'm sure. A lowly woman like you doesn't deserve such a treasure.
Then, a low voice came from the crowd.
Who doesn't deserve it?
Nathan stepped forward. He was wearing a black suit, like a panther about to pounce.
I purchased Tears of the Deep Sea at an auction in the north. I am the Duke of Winston. I spent my own money.
Does who I give my necklace to need your approval?
The whole room fell into dead silence. Bonita's expression shifted from triumph to terror. She never imagined that Nathan would publicly defend her. I walked up to Bonita. The candlelight of the banquet hall reflected off the gem on my chest.
Are you sure you want to make a scene in public?
On the back of this necklace, my initials are engraved. Shall we have it inspected in public?
Bonita took a step back. Her lips were trembling. Then, my father, Duke Taylor, slowly walked up the steps.
Everyone, tonight I have an announcement to make.
Bonita slunk back to the corner. Elora held her hand, the two whispering, their faces ugly. Darren stood still. When he saw me, he frowned. 3 years. This was the first time he had ever truly looked at me. But what he saw was no longer the woman he could push around.
Distinguished guests, thank you for coming tonight.
My father's voice was steady and powerful. Everyone's eyes turned to the dais.
Tonight, I officially present to all of you my youngest daughter, Clara von Winston. She will inherit 1/3 of the territory of the Duchy of Winston. At the same time, she will serve as the branch head of the Northern Merchant Guild.
The whole room erupted.
How is this possible? No!
The sound of a wine glass hitting the floor was sharp and piercing. It was Darren. His glass shattered at his feet. Red wine splashed on his boots. He didn't even notice. Elora's mouth opened and closed. like a fish washed ashore. Bonita gripped her mother's arm, her knuckles white. Everyone was looking at me. Shock, envy, fear, calculation, all kinds of eyes. And I stood on the dais, watching them.
The crowd came to their senses and began to whisper among themselves.
So she's the wife that Blackwood divorced?
Blackwood must be regretting it now. The youngest daughter of Winston, head of the Northern Merchant Guild. What a status.
I looked at Darren. He stood there, his face ashen. The woman he divorced was not only the daughter of the Duke of Winston, but would also become the leader of the Northern Merchant Guild. And the woman he cherished, Sierra, was just a minstrel. Nothing but lies.
Look at Darren's face, like he swallowed a fly.
Shut up. I don't want to laugh out loud yet.
There is one more thing.
My father's voice rang out again. This time, his tone was even more solemn.
Clara's grandmother was a princess of the Austerian royal family. Therefore, Clara von Winston holds the right of succession to the kingdom of Austerian.
The room fell silent again. This time, it was dead silence. After the banquet ended, I walked up the tower alone. The night breeze carried the scent of roses.
You are now the most noble woman in the realm. The day after the homecoming banquet, I thought I could have a few days of peace. But I was wrong.
Look at this!
Haley was holding a piece of parchment. Her face was flushed with anger.
What is it?
There's a poem being sung in the market square. It says, you and Duke Nathan.
I took the parchment. Line after line of filthy verses met my eyes. The poem described me as a whore who slept her way to the top by seducing her own brother. And that brother was Nathan.
Who did this?
It's Sierra. She hired wandering minstrels, paid them gold coins, and had them sing it in taverns and market squares.
Haley was trembling with rage. She wanted to rush to Sierra right then and tear her mouth apart.
Clara, what are you waiting for? Let's go confront her. Go to the Lord. Sue her for slander.
But I was unusually calm. Rage burned in my chest, but I knew it was too early to strike. No, let her spread it.
What?
Let it spread far and wide. Let her be smug. Let her think she's won.
You're not angry?
Of course I'm angry. But anger won't solve anything. Haley, I need you to do 3 things for me. Name them. First, find the source of the rumor. Write down the name of every wandering minstrel who has sung this poem. Done. My people are all over the city. Second, send people to secretly protect Nathan. Don't let these rumors affect him. Third, help me deliver a letter to the Liar Territory.
The Liar Territory? To whom? Arslan, the Prince of the Liar Territory. I want to invite him to participate in the Song of Love.
If he could come, the Song of Love would be half won. I want the whole realm to see. My worth, Clara von Winston's worth, does not need any man to prove. A few days later, the reply from the Liar Territory arrived. Arsan had accepted the invitation. That morning, I stood at the manor gate, waiting for his arrival. A silver carriage approached slowly. Harps and roses were carved on its body. That was the crest of the Liar Territory. Here he comes. Your harp prince is here.
Don't talk nonsense. He's here for the Song of Love.
The carriage door opened. A man stepped out. He wore a silver-white robe. His hair shimmered in the morning light. His eyes were gentle and deep, like a flowing poem. Arslan Gattuso, the Prince of the Lyre Territory, a genius harpist. Also the man whose miniature portrait I had hidden in my prayer book as a girl.
Lady Clara.
His voice was deep and gentle, like the resonation of a cello. Prince Arslan,
Welcome to Winston Manor.
Please, just Arslan. I've never been comfortable with those titles.
his gaze fell on my face. For a moment, I saw a flicker of admiration in his eyes. I had seen that look too many times, but Arslan's was different. The way he looked at me was like appreciating a piece of music.
I have heard about you.
Oh.
At the homecoming banquet, you recited an improvised passage in Latin. At the Royal Theatre, you read aloud the changed lines in Old High German. A woman who masters 12 languages. There is no other in the entire realm.
I paused. He didn't say you are beautiful. He said, you are remarkable. You flatter me, my prince. Please come in.
I turned to lead the way. In my heart, my impression of this man gained another layer of scrutiny. This man knew far too much about me. That evening, I hosted a banquet for Arslan. Nathan and Haley accompanied us.
Lady Clara is organizing the Song of Love. Do you plan to compete yourself?
No, I am only the organizer. The competitors are the young nobles who long for love.
And you? Do you not long for love?
His question came like an arrow, straight and true. I once did, but now I only long for peace.
Arslan asked no more. He stood up and walked to the harp in the center of the hall.
That was the harp my father had prepared for me. I had studied it for a few years as a child, but I hadn't touched it since I married Darren.
May I play?
Please.
His fingers touched the strings. At that moment, the entire hall fell silent. It was a melody I had never heard before. The music flowed like a stream, sometimes gentle, sometimes passionate. In the melody, I heard the sound of golden roses blooming. I heard a girl waiting in the moonlight. I heard the sound of a heart breaking.
The music ended. Arslan raised his head and looked at me.
This piece is called The Golden Rose, for my muse.
The room was silent. Haley kicked me under the table. I looked into Arslan's eyes. The emotions in those eyes were ones I couldn't read. Had he known me from before?
The banquet ended. I escorted Arslan back to his guest room.
Lady Clara, did I say something wrong?
Not at all. Your Highness is overthinking.
Then why? Is there no warmth in your smile?
I paused. No one had ever said that to me before. I'm just not used to being noticed.
Then starting today, try to get used to it.
He turned and left, leaving me alone in the corridor. I was never a lamb to be slaughtered. I just didn't know how to love again. The third day after the homecoming banquet ended,
I sent a letter to the Royal Theatre Troupe. I told them I wanted to join the troupe, to serve as the production planner for Death of the Eternal City.
Have you really thought this through? The troupe is full of people who think they're better than everyone else. That's exactly why I'm going.
Haley arranged a meeting with the troupe's director for this afternoon. The Royal Theatre. The first time I walked in, I smelled wood and paint. The stage was large. Dark red curtains hung on both sides. Chandeliers hung from the ceiling.
You are Clara von Winston?
Yes.
The youngest daughter of Duke Winston wants to be a production planner here. Are you here to play pretend?
His tone was full of contempt. He thought I was just a bored noble lady.
Not playing pretend. I am serious.
Oh? And what skills do you have?
I took out a stack of parchment from my sackle. It was the script revision plan I had written through the night. This is my revision plan for Death of the Eternal City. The twist in the third act is too abrupt. The heroine's emotional arc is incomplete. The villain's motive lacks foundation. I pointed them out to him one by one. His expression shifted from contempt to surprise, from surprise to seriousness.
When did you write all this?
Last night. I read the original script 3 times and found these issues. If revised according to my plan, the dramatic tension of the entire play would increase by at least 30%.
You really only want to be a planner?
No. I also want to act.
What role?
The villain. Isabel.
The director was stunned. He looked at the script, then at me.
Do you know who Isabel is? She's the heroine Nova's sworn enemy.
I know.
As fate would have it, Sierra was the actress playing the heroine Nova.
All right. I agree. Rehearsals start the day after tomorrow.
I made it into the theater. I bet Sierra would switch out my lines. The first day of rehearsal, I took the script, glanced at it, and froze. What language is this?
Old High German. It was like this when I arrived this morning.
I looked at Sierra. She stood on the other side of the stage, a smug smile hiding at the corner of her mouth. Clara, should I find someone to translate for you? I picked up the parchment and cleared my throat.
Nova, thuanis thuaflihan mugi.
I read every line fluently. Then I added a monologue in Latin.
Putavolam amoros omnia posset mutar, tem eriam.
Excellent! Keep this improvisation.
The whole room applauded. Sierra's face turned ashen. I've learned 12 languages since childhood. Next time, try something new.
I turned and left.
Behind me came the sound of tearing parchment.